Welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. Humor effect is defined by Wikipedia as humorous items were more easily remembered than non-humorous ones, which might be explained by the distinctiveness of humor, the increased cognitive processing time to understand the humor, or the emotional arousal caused by the humor. Startup pitches with humor are more memorable than those without. Founders should include humor into their pitch as investors will more likely remember it. Humor also puts a positive spin on the pitch as it removes negative feelings from the investor. It energizes and increases the interest level of the investor in the subject matter, and it improves the investor's perception of the founder as someone who is friendly and approachable. Humor increases learning ability by telling the investor what they want to hear and then following up with what they need to know. Finally, it's important that humor be positive and appropriate and not come at the expense of anyone. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us into today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.